All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, the great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shathir from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And I'm not going to make this long, but this is just going to be a response to this. I think his name is Yahoo Nation or whatever it is, but it's a Edomite looking guy who's getting the mark of the beast concept all wrong. Okay, saying it's not the chip. And it's weird that this guy is going into the blue letter and he's even getting the mark part wrong. I'm not sure if he's willingly doing this or not, but you have, just like in English, mark has different meanings. And so when you use mark in English, it could be like a literal target. It could be to write on something, to take notice, or even in a slang sense, an immoral person, So even with this guy getting the blue letter, somehow he's still managing, not, no pun intended, but even with using the blue letter, he's missing the mark. Okay, literally and figuratively. Okay, because we all know that the mark of the beast is the microchip. You have many people of the who's who of the elite telling you that that is the end game. Plain and simple. Okay, if you ever watched that video with, what's the guy's name? He was a big film guy, I think, like Russo, Aaron Russo. He did an interview and told you flat out the end goal is for everybody. Is for everybody is to get an implantable device. It doesn't get any more plain than that. And if you don't believe me, you can go look it up. And this is why the mark of the beast can't be anything but the implantable device. So when you go to Revelation, the 13th chapter, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And if you watch this guy's video, I don't know how he got any other interpretation but that. As I mentioned earlier, the elites are on television on different platforms, letting you know that this is the end game. They want to get everything digitalized on an electronic blockchain. They want to have everything on electricity. Why? Because it can be tracked, monitored, and electricity, just like they can shut electricity down to your house, they can shut electricity down from the implantable device. And we've all gone into this breakdown before. We all know it's Karagma, the G5480.
Strong's G5480. Charagma. Charagma.
It says a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. The mark branded upon horses, things carved, sculptured, graven of idolatrous images. When something's imprinted on something, it's pressed upon. Doesn't a needle press through the skin? I mean, it's really easy to figure out that the mark of the beast is the implantable device. But as the scripture says, such a thing, such understanding and wisdom, not everybody's going to get. I can get 2 precepts on that. Let me see. Proverbs 24:7, it says, wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. All right. So you have to understand that for a lot of people, the true understanding of this Bible is going to be hidden from them. That's spoken of when you go to, I think, what is it? You have one in Daniel. I think you also have one in Ezra. Where's let me put it on pause and find it real quick. Here it is. Second Ezra 12. I'm gonna start at 35. And it says, this is the dream that thou sawest, and these are the interpretations. Thou only hast been meet to know this secret of the highest. So that within itself shows that the Lord has selected certain people to get this information. And it says, verse 37, therefore write all these things that thou hast seen in a book and hide them. Just like our brother John the Revelator. He was shown something and it was written down in a book. And it says, and teach them to the wise of the people, whose hearts, meaning their minds, thou knowest may comprehend and keep these secrets. Meaning that there is only going to be a select few people that are going to get this. And this guy, Yahoo Nation, or whatever his name is, or that's the name of his site, you can clearly see that the true understanding of the mark of the beast being the microchip has not been imparted to him. And he seems very, how do you say, he seems very persuaded in his own mind in what he is saying, which we all know is just not true. It's just simply not true. So that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all are edified. Till the next time, we're going to say shalom.